I said before, excuse me, that I want to get rid of all lethal weapons. Well, I was wondering if what would happen if everybody had a weapon. If everybody was almost required to have a weapon. You can have the weapons there at your house, or, well, no. I think ultimately I was going to say, I was figuring ultimately come down, we're going to have an armory. All right? Armory, every city has an armory. And then however needs to, depend on how many people are there, how many armories necessary. But everybody gets a weapon that's in the armory. You have the key to that weapon in the armory. So would we necessarily would you still be allowed to keep in your home? Would be one thing to think about. I guess so. But maybe you might need to do that to get people to realize eventually, as long as we're working to show you love, to make you happy, there's nothing to be upset about. There's nothing to think that you're not getting, the thing that you need to fight for it. There's nothing to fight over. There's no fear of nothing going on inside. The fear would just be focused on what's happening outside. Right? If we're doing what's just and what's right for this nation within inside, then all the nonsense should stop. It may take some time, but it starts us on the way. So, doing that, having an army, and so I think that I was thinking that would be something that would make people feel at ease. It's okay, get everybody a gun. We're not here to enslave you. All I'm saying is that you're gonna work by this system, or we'll just kick you out and send you on the way to another state. Right? And you go out there and fight fight amongst these people in the same system that's been going on that hasn't been taking care of you. We'll just throw you to the wolves, or you can obey the law, do what's required. And hey, we're here to really help you. We're here to really be one, right? True freedom. We're here to give that. And if you have that, then all that nonsense goes away. Eventually it does. It's still going to be some ignorant mindsets for a while. And I meant it sort of a bad way. Not in general, definition, not knowing. And I guess a lot of that is still not knowing. But I was talking about just what I would call stupid or ridiculous, and it's not necessary. It's all that stuff. Just the problem stuff. And that we would just, and also it would set us up to be ready to protect ourselves in case there was another nation to try to come and invade us. Because like I said, I believe in defense. I believe in self-defense. All right. But I'd like to come up with a system that will stop you from even hurting me. So I don't have to do anything to you. I just need to stop you. That's all it comes down to. It's just stopping you from allowing me to do what I want to do. All I got to do is stop you. Yeah, like I said, if you don't do it, just go. And we accept everybody in. But basically, you might get passported. Come in. This is our nation. You gotta know who you are. You gotta make sure you're here. Yeah. And then, oh man, I'm about to get, and see, and then this is crazy. Look, and I know it's not just gonna be me. It's gonna get crazy. Because for one, I believe in complete surveillance. Cameras everywhere, private and public. I think it's just for the public safety. Until we can realize that people ain't gonna act stupid, we need to watch everybody. Because we're still, okay, so there we go. We're still gonna have the elements of, for a while, things that people do that aren't money motivated, like rapists and stuff like that. We still gotta worry about that element. What some will call just evil. All right, so gotta worry about the killers. So we still need to watch the pedophiles. Still need to be able to watch. Still need to be able to watch over the people but it's just for your safety, and I believe it is. It just, and then I explained before, but everybody gets watched. Those cameras everywhere. I mean, there's no politician that's above being watched. Nobody's above being watched. So everybody gets to watch. My first day in office, I would put cameras in my office, and then everywhere. Cameras would be everywhere, all over for the people. There'd be a broadcasting network for the people to see everywhere inside all the government buildings. And have access to listen, because one, there's no more secrets allowed. So everybody gets to listen to all the conversations of what's going on, because there's no secrets. It's nothing to hide. We're not offering anything but what? So it's there to see. So the cameras everywhere. I think it's necessary. Okay, and so, and then, but there wouldn't be somebody watching your house, all right, 24 hours a day. Plus, it's not feasible. But what would happen is, for one, if a crime was committed, we go to the tapes, go back where it was at, and we start spreading out the tapes, or watching everything, spreading out to as far as we need to go to watch this dude. When he leaves this house, where is he going? We spread out. And, well, for one, we can see first we can see what's in our house. Now, we wouldn't even need to go to the houses. Initially, we start in this house. We go and look what happens. All right? Once he leaves his house, then we go to all the public cameras to follow him where he goes. The farther he goes, the more it spreads out. The further he goes, the more it spreads out. And if he goes to a house, we can run the tapes at that house. All right? And then, so for crimes, so that's how we do it for crimes. And then also auditing just to watch and make sure that something isn't happening inappropriate. And for me, ultimately, this is make sure a child isn't being molested, or something of that nature. So tapes will be audited. We run tapes within a specific house over a certain time period and watch and listen and see what goes on. Kids, see what goes on. All right, see what's going on. And you would just be audited. If it's all clear, then nothing happens. All right, there's nothing to worry about. But everybody gets audited. All right, that system, everybody gets audited. And while they're doing auditing, people get to watch them doing auditing. Well, somebody does. People get to watch the auditing. So the guy that's watching the auditing. So everybody's being watched. Everybody's being watched. Then you have to have people that are randomly chosen to be the audit team and watching, so nobody can work together a system to try to start cheating. Which brings up the draft. And that's another thing I was thinking of. No, I'm not gonna fit police draft, but think of draft. And the draft again is for the purpose of nation building. We still gotta have some people to work to, once again, to keep the nation growing, the industrial part of the nation. Right? So we have draft people for their profession. Got the draft architect. Architect works for the government to design government buildings. It's not that long. Things of that nature. Homes. All right, gotta have architects, whatever. Get drafted. But for whatever need for the government structures or the nation with everything. Then all the jobs, everybody gets drafted, right? To serve the country for a certain amount of for a certain amount of time. The things like trash disposal, so industrial and all types of jobs. Somebody needs to do something. Criminals. Then I was thinking about, and then all black prisoners, African American, whatever you call them, all prisoners become ours. We take all black prisoners within our system. So I need another state for criminals. All right? Send all our brothers there, and then we gotta start working through it. And I told you my idea. No, I didn't. I had a video about we gotta change the prison system. So that's something else I want to talk about, prison system. I don't want to go off and forget about it. Actually, I got it written down here somewhere. I'll write it again. Actually, no, I got the video on here. All right, so we get all our persecuted brothers and sisters, right? We take them and we look to try to take care of them and figure out this prison system and punishment versus rehabilitation, changing everything. Okay, see, I'm about to go off in the prison system. I don't want to, but I'll get back to that. So the draft, prisons, and then also that makes me think about maybe having another state where just to give the people option. Okay, because in a way, I know I was thinking. I still want to if a black person, is a person, a nation, a national, didn't want to act right, and we kicked them out. I would still like to have another state where they could go to. He, she, they could go to, where we would still provide housing for them, but we wouldn't provide any food. We will provide medical, have security, but we would make them go without having all the benefits they get within the nation. So I know I originally said just feed them to the wolves, but I guess in a way I'm still not trying to feed them totally, but to let them see, hey, here you go. If I just sit you in this house, I'll give you the roof over your head, but you gotta work for food. Go back to the money system. Yeah, just throw them back to a capitalist society. Make them work. Do all that nonsense again. Make them remember for whatever. And if they act up there, then we really kick them out. I don't know. That was another idea. So I was talking about the draft. I want to say anything else about the draft. And then another way I got to think about the draft, I was wondering if we should just, before we were able to be a water nation, can we create our own police force? And start policing our own, and then where we get them? Could we draft? Could we have our own police force and allow to set up a draft and draft some of these knuckleheads in here? You might say, what? One of these stupid hood niggas make him a cop? Well, you're thinking, back when it was a draft, that's what happened. Then they sent them over here to go fight all across seas. And ultimately realize either you're going to fight together or you're going to die. Or you're going to fight together with at least your black brothers. So if we draft people, and maybe send them to another city to be a part of the police force, could we monitor that and make them realize, wait a minute, I got to make sure I got his back, he got my back. This is a guy that's been a cop who I'm supposed to hate, but I'm realizing now we got to have each other's back. And I'm in a totally different area. I got my boys out here, so me be back home, worry about hooking up some stuff. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought. I wonder. I'm putting it out there. Putting it out there in the ether. And then I was thinking, so that thing somehow, then I got to, so ultimately, what I was talking about was sovereignty, black sovereignty in the end. Black sovereignty or black whatever name you want to give us. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Internet like TV. All right, I mentioned something about. I've had this idea, but I think about it last night when I was talking about TV and interconnectivity and whatnot. Why can't the internet be like TV? Why can't we see stuff as fast as we can on TV? Why do we have to why does it load on a computer? Why doesn't it load on a TV? Or it loads quicker? Or how it was broadcasted? You know, I ain't over the airwaves no more. It's a cable. I got a cable going through my modem. I got a cable going through my computer. So why can't I get anything I need just like that? Somebody explain it to me. That's where we need to be. The internet more like TV, instead of TV more like the internet. We need to come this way. Information quicker. No, I want to start a Philosophia group. And let you figure that out. Let's talk. Oh, got an idea for an adult entertainment website. The porno that I love to see the most, that I enjoy watching, is real porno. A home movie tape. Guess I might make me a voyeur in some way, or people who do. It's more real. It's more natural. And so that, and boy, I was about to do a porno move. These women just be killing me. You know what I'm talking about. I can still watch it. I still watch it. But sometimes you get tired of, okay, all right, girl, it's really that good? All right. Mm-hmm. Then why are you dry? You know what I'm saying, right? So the natural, I thought it was a good one. Okay, I don't want them to end up flagging this. But like I said, like I was saying, so I had this idea of allowing a exchange of home videos between members. Right? You exchange home videos, home videos. And if you really like a couple, you ask them to do more, and maybe you're allowed to charge or something, some monetary system where it's a benefit for you. It benefits you putting up your videos. I think something legit. We get advertisement, or we should get advertising, right? I mean, this is stuff that, these are everyday people, right? And there's plenty of y'all freaks out there. You're out there. So, and then maybe you get to arrange something where you get that couple to act out something for you, and things, stuff like that. Some type of exchange. I think that'd be nice. Then you might hook something up. Get a group get together. Alright, Pi Po Monk. Hey, y'all watch out for Pi Po Monk. Alright. Power. It's a book. Music recognition. Where are we at? 48. Music recognition app. A website gateway for video. They have, where they have music recognition software out there, right? You can do it or whatever it is, application. You can do it on your phones and whatnot. And then YouTube got something going on where however it is, they find there's music within the videos to tell you you got to take down that shit. It's copyright material. But if I don't have the phone, because you got to pay for the app, right? You got to have internet access. Why can't I just do it over here on the internet? Why can't I have something? So once again, an application on my computer somewhere where any music does Apple allow that somehow? Maybe they should. Or I can play any sound on a computer, any song, and it'll find it. If there's something already out there, let me know. Maybe I'm missing it. I was thinking about something else Yahoo needs. When you put up, what is it called? When you put up a link to another video, I forget what it's called. When you put it on your video, that link is accessible first off while you're watching the video. If you click on it, it goes to the new video within the same window. Maybe I need to check my browser. Maybe I'm not telling my browser to open up all new all new material on new windows. Maybe that's necessary, but that happens. And if that is the case, then y'all at least need to start putting out message to users that know they need to change their browser settings. Because what's happening is I can't click it right then, so I gotta wait to end the video to listen to the rest. It means I have to go back through the video, take my time to remember where it was to get to that link. All right? Why isn't there a little tab, a little marker on the bottom along the timeline, the same as for you have for the advertisement, the link where all links are where a person can just click on that, right click or click it, and it'll take them to whatever that went to. That way, no matter what, it's for people who are aware, who are has internet knowledge, some computer knowledge, and can think of, like, say, I don't know if it's the browser set up or what. They'd be okay, but then you have others who wouldn't. So you gotta help those out. So I'm still going from both ends. All right, 51. I think that might be it. Well. Oh, I got more. Hey, that's right. A lot more, actually. How many beds can fit in a hotel room? It's a question. I was thinking, how many people could you get in a room? Really? And is there more to maximize on making money per room? It's like hotels are sold out a lot. So I don't know who's selling these hotels, but it seems like it can be hard sometimes to get a hotel room. Maybe just time period or whatnot. I'm not sure what they're doing, but if you can get groups to start staying in rooms, you get 6 beds, maybe have some beds on the wall. Or how like they have over in Japan, they have little cubicles. Why do they do over there? Why don't they do that here? You always have these groups, or just have it set up for groups when groups want to travel. Have some rooms where it's like that. So when groups travel, they can stay in a room together and they pay per room or something like that. Do it like that, right? But it's like there's opportunity to see, can you maximize? Truly maximize how many people can get up in a room. I want to say motherfuckers. That's why I was laughing. Or is there like a tipping point? 6 or 9 is the number. Something maximize and make them pay per person. How much is made per room? How much is made on average for the hotel industry? How much is made per room? And could you make more by that? About $100 average. So if you had 12 people paying $10 each a night, or something like that. Some numbers to be crunched and figured out. But I need y'all help. Okay, yes, I have. What else I have on? Joe Budden, my nigga. I want to stand up and show myself. I was watching a video. Joe Budden, he was clowning on one of his boys. I believe he's a white dude, going off his voice. I remind you of something else I'm talking about. A white dude. If you're not, homie, my fault. You just may not be black or African American or whatever it is. But they was clowning on him. and he's talking about that he wears Wranglers, and I was like, shit, what the hell's wrong with Wranglers? Joe, baby, I got 5 kids. Well, one is 18, he's technically grown, but brother, these Wranglers, these jeans, just as a pair of jeans, shit, I don't care. I wear my shirt down back anyway, so they don't see the label, the tag, right? Just a jean. How do you tell a $150 pair of jeans from a pair of these if you don't see the label? And the color, they use the same color. Well, because they ain't ripped up, I can get some of the, what they call it, what's that look called? I want to say worn in, but nah. You know, broken in, you know, rips and stuff. All right, they got some of those you can get at Walmart too. So how do you really tell? Designs, I can get some cheap designs. How do you tell? This blue jeans. All right, so shit. Don't knock it, baby. You're doing it, you might just be being smart. Saving his money, you know. See, you think you slipping on him. What are you doing? Wrong one. I had an idea on fundamentalism. Actually, I'm going to end up having to stop there. We're at 56. Okay, this is quick. Atlantis. Came up with an idea for a movie or a book. A different twist on the story of Atlantis. Yep. Excuse me. Matter of fact, I'll tell you about my movie idea. Goliath. See, I got some ideas. You say, well, what is this idea? And tell us. All right. Giants, right? Goliath. And I see the opening scene as this. It's winter time. It's aerial view. It's, I guess, dusk. Kids playing hockey on a frozen over lake, right? Had his music going. Kids shooting different shots and playing. You know, they're serious game. Camera comes around. The puck gets knocked over to this other area, like to this sort of far area. Kid skates out, does a slide stop, and right into a slide stop, the kid is frozen, and he's looking down. And then the camera comes over, the camera comes in and comes over, aerial view, and what you see is this enormous head as part of the body. It's this giant, and this Goliath. All right, and you go out and all stuff, and then you know, next thing you know, the show's roped off, and you got everybody coming in. The giant thaws out. He's actually not dead, and so it's figuring out who he is and what's going on. I don't got the full details of that, but at one part, that lake that he's frozen in, that came out of, is a portal. It's a pathway to a world, a land of Goliath. And actually, questions have to be asked. Was it an accident? And is there a plan? Because then Goliaths are coming in, and you wonder if something's about to happen. Take over. Maybe it is. But as you film these Goliaths, one thing about filming them, an important aspect of it is making it look real. Making these Goliaths look real. You know, not having none of that CG stuff that's not necessary. So latex. And I had this idea. I had this concept of how big the head is and how it looks. Can't really probably describe it to you. But I have it. I can describe it. I sat down and try to talk somebody into it. But just enormous. Have them just enormous. Not looking like the dudes from, what was the movie that Saturday Night Fever did? John Travolta. And, you know, the L. Ron Hubbard movie, when they came and they were just standing in some tall ass boots. Not like that. You know, I have them looking real tight. And then there's a world over there. Solid gold pyramids. And of course, there'll be a lot of stuff covered in there, directly and indirectly. You know, a lot of what? And I have this vision of this black queen, this goddess. She just enormous. To a certain, just not super enormous, but she's large. She's larger than the males there, and she's jet black. And she's naked. She just. All right, I'm gone, y'all. God bless, peace, and love.